Good morning, Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez and Mr. Adams. Thank you for
Hi, good
coming
morning.
this morning to our meeting. My name is NaniBacon, and I'm Jose's teacher. Are you the spokesperson for the family, Mr. Adams?
Jose and his family are staying with my family. I'm his Uncle David.
Wonderful. Prior to coming to school, there was a form that needed to be filled out. And on the form, there was a question that states, what language is spoken at home? And if it is in English, the student usually is referred to the English as a Second Language Program, or ELL. And the answer that was put on the form for that question was Tagalog. Before we begin, I would like to learn a little bit more about Jose. What did 6-year-old Jose and his family, when they arrived in Hawaii from the Philippines, when was it?
This is about 6 months ago. The family came to live with my family.
Okay. In the province where Jose came from, did he listen to the radio and to English podcasts, watch television, play with iPads, cell phones, or computers? What I'm trying to do is to check if he had any exposure to the English language and how much.
There wasn't any electrical utilities in the province, so there was no use of electronics for Jose and his family until they visited Manila with a family there before leaving for Hawaii.
Okay. Do you know what kind of thoughts or strengths that he has? Does he work well at home? What works well at home to motivate him to complete tests?
He's very responsible and likes to help with cooking and chores around the house. He gets to play games on the iPad after he completes his chores.
Awesome. Just a typical young man. What are his feelings about school? Does he have any future goals?
He has a hard time understanding the homework he brings home. He sometimes is reluctant to get ready for school. He doesn't have any planned goals at this time, but his parents really want him to go to college.
Great goals. In school, Jose enjoys working on art projects and playing outside games with the other children, but he seems to be having a hard time completing some of the projects given to him in the classroom. So he will be tested by a PPT, or a professional technician from the DOE office, who speaks Tagalog, to find out how proficient he is with the English language, basically how much he understands. The test that he'll be given is called the WIDA, or the World Class Instructional Design, and the ELD, which is the English Language Development Test. Do you understand this? Or have any questions? Please do not feel that you cannot interrupt me. I really would like to know if you understand what the process is and the program that your son will be placed in.
Thank you for that.
The results of the test will begin about which tools Jose will be using in the ELL program to help him succeed in learning the English language. Jose will be in the ELL classroom for 45 minutes each day. Each school day, there will be 3 results that we'll be looking for in the test. One is called the NEP, or the non-English proficiency, which is his being able to speak the language. The other one is called LEP, which is the limited English proficiency, whether he can write words, sentences, or any kind of reading comprehension. Then the other one is called an FEP, which is the full English proficiency, where he'll be able to write descriptions of the presented pictures from books in the classroom. The testing will be done each quarter, or 3 times during the school year, for 2 to 3 years, to determine the amount of understanding that he has of the English language. What do you think, or do you have any questions?
It sounds like a good plan.
The English language curriculum is based on Jose's cultural content area, where we don't just specifically use English. Tagalog will also be used so that, like the language, the knowledge, reading, and writing, Tagalog will be used to interpret whatever English tools that we will use, so that he will have a greater understanding and learning. The curriculum content is based on the American holidays that we have, the seasons, to meet the DOE, Department of Education, approved guidelines that can be found in the what we call the Comprehensive Student Support System, or CSSS.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Great. Now, Mr. and Mrs. Sanchez, I have another bonus for you. Should you decide that you want to learn the English language or need assistance in learning the English language, the state offers free English classes to all adult learners at various high schools and times. It's called the Adult Education. If you are interested, I can provide information of the websites that have that information to you. Are you comfortable with what I just presented on the table?
That would be
Or do
great.
you have
Yeah,
any
we would
questions?
love that information. Thank you for that.
I hope so. Should you decide that you have questions after you leave the meeting today, I will also give you my telephone number where you can text me, or you can give me a call with the classroom phone number. Anytime after school is over, I can take a few minutes to explain what you don't understand or help you with giving you sites that would be more helpful for Jose to get more tools into the program that we have.
Great. Thank you so much for everything you're doing for Jose.
Thank you for coming to our meeting.
Thank you.